So, day 17, semen retention. My nervousness always made me look weak to girls. Ever since I started struggling with, the websites and all the stuff with, masturbation and, porn addiction and all that. My anxiety and my confidence level, my anxiety went through the roof and my confidence went like way, way down. And I think a lot of the times when I was younger, I could attract girls and stuff like that. But my energy and my confidence would be so off. My vibe would be off, and that would cause me just to have very awkward interactions with girls and stuff. And I ultimately, even though a girl never said it to me, I always thought that it made me look just puny and weak and less of a man, even like as a teenager, I just wasn't that confident in myself, even though I feel like I was attractive, Um, I just believe that your energy has so much to do with getting along with people and building connections and relationships platonically and romantically, relationship wise, a person you having sex with, um and when you don't control your sexual energy, that is going to create a relationship where with a person where everything is going to become dysfunctional. Y'all only like each other because y'all have sex with each other. And even platonically with just regular friends, it's going to be harder to be yourself, harder to just express yourself, you know. And it puts you in a place where, like, who you is as a person, it starts to fade away. And or you just never show that side of yourself again. You always, you just really become a different person. But at the same time, it's like you start. It's not like you become like just a different person. You start to become a person just that's not you. You know, so it's not like you just get a different personality. It's like you start to lose your personality overall. And I think when it comes to masculinity and strength and all that type of stuff, uh, an important part of that is always like being yourself. Not hiding who you are, not being scared to show that side of yourself. And I remember it was so many times when I was in school and stuff, and even outside of school. But just when I was in a lot more social situations, like I look so puny, like the way I carried myself. You get what I'm saying? And I wouldn't know. I didn't know how I was attracting girls at that point. And I just think it was probably just because of my looks. But I really did not have any confidence in myself like that. And that's why I always had, if I told some of y'all or some of the interactions I had with some girls, you know what I'm saying? It's straight up embarrassing and laughable, But hey, that's how life is. I've had better experiences, but I noticed like I'm a quiet dude, so I feel like it's easy for somebody to attack how secure I am in myself, and me being confident in myself because I never show that side. So I think people, especially girls, not like, because I can look at all the times. Every time a girl liked me, she never was like picking on me or anything, or she wasn't looking to pick on me or be real mean to me. I think with the girl that like you, she still look for weakness and stuff in you, but it ain't like she don't like you. You get what I'm saying? Like it ain't like she genuinely doesn't like you. It's like she trying to find a reason, to not like you. Uh, and so I think that's a big thing, bro. And I'm just letting you guys know, like masturbation and all that is going to make you nervous around girls. If you're a guy who doesn't have that much sexual experience and stuff, it's gonna make you 10 times more nervous around girls and stuff, man. And it's gonna make you look weak. It's gonna make you look less of a man. as I get older, I start to understand that you know a lot of people might think, oh, that's okay if you're not confident, and I know I promise you, like I know that's not my personality trait. I don't have a personality trait of acting timid and passive. That's something that I've been damaged by what I've been doing with my habits and what I've been doing on a daily basis, and my personality has become so damaged that yeah, you know, people might call me timid or passive or you know things like that, but that's not who I am as a person. And the older I get, I start to understand that. You know, I don't like when people say, "Oh, that's just who I am," or "That's just," because nervousness is not, to me, it's not genetic or it's not biological. It's not in your DNA to be like that. It's in your DNA to be confident in yourself. You know, I think social constructs, as far as like a social hierarchy, I mean, like of cool kids and then the weird kids and then these type of kids and that type of kids. I think that put us in places where we start to feel excluded, and that's where we start to feel not confident and insecure and have all these problems because some other people looking at us. But I think when we start looking at ourselves, that's when we can really start to feel confident and be, as men, be more masculine and stuff like that. You know, and so it's just important, man. I feel as though when you get on semen retention, you stop being nervous around girls. And I can't lie, it's not like I'm much 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 more confident around girls now. But when I was like a younger teenager, like 14, 15, 16, talking to girls, when I tell you I was like extremely nervous around girls. You know what I'm saying? But no, I wouldn't say 14. 15 to 16, 17 was where I was extremely nervous around girls. Uh, I remember times where a girl would I remember it was times where a girl would like me and I would get like so nervous I would like reject her. I would reject her, and that made me so mad, bro. Like I could just get so mad thinking about that because I've had girls, like attractive girls, liking me, and then I would get so nervous when I would hear like they liked me or they were giving me a lot of signs like they liked me and stuff, and I would just ruin the opportunity, man. I would just straight up ruin the opportunity. That's all I got to say. Peace out.